this series right here is I paint these paintings, but I also painted the back of them so that in thing they actually could be hung together in, say for instance, if you had them like this, or they would go like this, or either way. I think it was Dilbert. It's a quick set. This is not a new technique, but I'm having fun with it.
I can see.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I got quite a few new ones that I'm doing right now that have that technique where they look like that, but then you turn them around. So now I'm using all the canvas. I'm not wasting nothing. That's fun. Just going through I'm wasting a little bit more paint, but so does this mean I've got a brain? And see those over there. I don't know if you've seen those figurines.
Yes,
those are brand new. I just made them just this past winter. Yeah. Well, every winter I'm always doing something new. This winter I decided to make 100 and something figurines, and these figurines basically are just typical urban themes. Like, well, of course, the sculptor. Again, this is a funny one to me. This is on a Saturday night. Everybody's watching TV on the couch, and everybody's on top of each other. The kids, the dog, the cat. So it's kind of when our kids were little, and kind of bring back these memories of, like, for instance, there's Maria taking a nap. And there's the kids, all three of them. Mom. One of them wants to step on top of her, one over here. So you got these little things. Now, this is what we see a lot on commercial is the fellas hanging around.
Are there names for these guys?
No, but they're kind of you do what you see. In other words, if I was seeing different things, I probably would be sculpting different things and showing them. But right now, these are basically the themes that you generally see around this community at this point in life.
Yeah.
And here's a couple.
Okay.
And then again, here you have the fellas.
Oh.
You see, this is...
this is darling. They're coming to life. They're coming to life.
And this is an elder showing guidance.
Oh, these are lovely. And you want to do how many of these?
100.
Was there some magical?
No, it's just it's actually it's funny. Here's a couple dancing. Again, a family thing. I love making the family.
And you have a band here,
this
right?
Is a band.
Wow.
They're a lot of fun to play around with because, like I said, on a cold winter night, day after morning, it's too cold to go anywhere. So you grab some clay and you start playing around with all these little. That's a father and son.
And the dog?
And dog.
Okay. Well, what's this? This is Jenny's stuff,
Jenny
right?
Mata's work. She is currently working. Well, she's always working. Right now, she's going to another element where she's adding some of her material that she works with glass, which is rather interesting. The way she's dealing with. But what's interesting here, everybody just continues to work. I mean, whatever they have available, they're working with it and producing. So that's the beauty of.
Is there something inside? There is.
Oh yeah, there is something inside.
Get it inside.
I'm not sure what Maria said was inside there, but there is a.
It looks like a house in snow. I may be wrong. Wow. Wow.
But she's every year that you see her work, she's getting more and more creative with the way she's approaching her. Which is the beauty of it. You see everybody going to another level.
Nice.
And again, this is Camayo Ramirez, who was a victim of Hurricane Maria. Really? Who the president said is not true. But yet, he's gone. I don't know what we could say. This is.
And he did mural work.
Oh yes, he's a prolific muralist. He did 3 here in South Chicago, all over the north side, Pilsen, Puerto Rico, New York. And it's an honor to have these works, with us right now because, like I said, they brought 40 of them, 30 or 40 of them from Puerto Rico just recently. And I was there to help them out, and we put them on cardboard because we took them off frames and it was too expensive to man them, so we just cardboard them temporarily. But we're still able to present them.
Right.
This is beautiful because this is one of his early works. If you knew Gamayel,
I did.
he was a very social conscious person, and these were all issues that they were dealing with during that period.
Yeah. So what other works are his?
1, 2, 3. These 3 right here.
Oh, these 3. Okay, that looks like him, right?
Well, that actually is him. He used to. Well. Yeah, a lot of times your immediate friends and people around you as your subject matter.
Wow.
But he has a show right now at the Boathouse in Humboldt Park, a retro of his work. He got like about 20 something paintings.
Oh.
Nice space, nice setup.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, we're very lucky to have these here with us today. Because of the fact that the pop-up gallery and what we're doing. I think it's an honor to have his. And again, that's one of my current works.
This is one of your current works.
Yeah, these are current. See, what's happening here is I'm using my fingers to add the colors to the backgrounds and these different things. Then I manipulate the colors with a soft brush. So again, I'm using themes from our community.
So, okay, all 3 of these?
Yeah, this whole row right here is going that way. It's all mine.
Oh, how far do I go?
All the way to the end right there.
Wow. Whoa. I feel like I'm looking at the rainbow.
And then look what I'm doing here now.
Don't tell me so. Is this true for all of them?
No, just a certain grouping right now.
Okay.
But this happens to be a.
Wow.
Right, exactly. So no matter how much you and they do Facebook and they do, a friend of mine did a gallery opening on the west side of 18th and Pilsen, all on Facebook. And I was kind of disappointed because of the outcomes, And I can see that these are very beautiful galleries and she's going to give it up.
Okay.
And so,
That's the original Chispa.
Okay.
They were one of our theater groups here in the community in the 70s. And they were the Negrete sisters.
Right here?
Yes.
So,
And our space used to be around the corner, believe it or not.
okay. I think I knew that. Yeah, and then I forgot. Oh, yeah. So,
In the old days, they used to be called the Raza Action Center.
okay.
With Ed Maiden. Ron Maiden's brother.
Okay. So can we put a date on this? Roughly?
Let me ask you. Yeah, she might have a better idea. No, but I'm guessing it has to be somewhere in the 70s, 80s.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's a good start.
Yeah, but those are Chewy sisters.
Yeah.
Can't you just come down the line?
We were here for an event that they had a couple of years ago.
What's the whole?
Yeah, they performed.
Yeah.
They hadn't performed in
That's
years.
what
And made a comeback.
El grupo Chispa began with el Teatro del Barrio. El Teatro del Barrio, we have Smiley. And we have other compañeros, Steve Ortega, and we have people who were here with Teatro del Barrio. So Teatro del Barrio evolved and Flori Canto was myself, Jesus, my brother Jesus, Carlos Bonuelos, and Ricardo Guerrero, who was in here in Texas. And he has some photographs here by Ricardo Guerrero. So then we sang for a while. Jesus went off to college, and my sisters and I started a group at Grupo Chispa. After that evolved, we all went our separate ways. You know, we got jobs, so we weren't able to perform anymore on weekends. So, but here we are once again together again, and our sister Martha is going to join us this time. Martha was busy raising a family. She did join us with marches and rallies on occasion. So here we are at Grupo Chispa. Esta noche presentamos. Esta noche presentamos. Esta noche presentamos. Un grupo muy alegre. Somos el grupo Chispa para educar la porque el sistema ha cortado las raíces principales que nos une a nosotros como gente.
And who is this? Do you know?
This is one of their daughters.
This is beautiful.
Yep. And again, this is Rosalba from C&G.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how far back I have to go to get that up. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then,
This is matte, shapeless.
uh-huh.
It's interesting the way they continue to experiment.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. All those lips and all those eyes. Wow.
Just in time. We have to put it here.
Wow.
We're gonna give you the spot. Don't worry, Kevin.
Whoa. Roman? Hi. Roman, whose work is this?
No, it's right. No, right here. Yeah, because we had this all saved for you, and then they put the window. Okay, well, how many got missing? All right, you know what? Tag them. Tag them. That's what we'll do.
And then I got two over here. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. We're just gonna have to reshuffle the walls. Okay.
This one too?
No, I guess they keep that. Okay, so we'll give Rafa this area right here like this. As far as you can reach for 1, 2, 3. And then you're 1, I'm put it right here in this area. And then we'll put them here and then on top.
Oh, okay.
Because it's only 2.
And then this one here.
Yeah, and then the gorilla over there, that's Aaron. It's again one of my work women.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are Rafa's.
This is Maggie.
It's
I
cool,
want to say her
right?
name correctly, but I know it starts with a
The first
B.
one that I did, right?
Kind of bad for last names.
Yeah.
Wait, she might have it written in the back. Let me check.
Yeah.
Maggie Burry. Is that the way you pronounce it? B-U-R-Y?
That's what it looks like.
B-U-R-Y, yeah.
Is it in here?
No.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow, quite good. And she did that one too?
No, this is, I believe, Erin. But she has a collection of work right now over at Under the Bridge.
So these three are hers.
Yeah, this is hers.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And the artist you see now is Eddie. He's detail, and he is putting up his work.
I see.
And he also brought, what's Rafa's last name?
Almaguer.
Rafa Almaguer. He's one of the older artists. Not the older, because I'm the oldest. What am I saying? But he's kind of like after me.
Oh, those pieces look really great together. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable. He gave me a piece of canvas and told me to go right over it. I said, I can't do that, man. You should see what I did, the collaboration I did with this guy. So I told him I'm going to leave it like that and still say that he started it and I added something to it. Look at the detail in this guy's work. And I believe that he's all airbrush.
It's everything. I think he used everything on these. Like markers. It's usually scraps, what he's using with.
Wow. Okay, whose work is this?
Rafa.
What is scrap? Yours, Eddie?
Huh?
No, the way he works.
Oh, no, like his what do you call it?
I gotta listen to this so when I'm here explaining.
Like leftover markers, leftover paint, whatever, like leftover, like nobody wants, he
His
takes.
work.
Yeah. That's what he's working with, the scraps.
That's Rafa. And you are spray paint and,
Yeah, spray paint.
and paint.
Tilt the top one just to the right. Yeah. There.
It's kind of hard to do that too.
So Joanne, did anybody come by yesterday?
3 people.
Oh, did you let them in?
Yes?
Anybody we know?
No.
Wow. Wow. This? That's good.
I got some of those double-sided too. And then these little ones are gonna go where?
That is hypnotic.
Oh,
Yeah, you can have some.
Oh, good.
For you.
Thank you.
Just a little.
I can't. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I need
Damn,
to be
Eddie,
able
when
to
you
tell
get
it.
that tan?
work outside.
Jeez, man, you're dark.
Yeah, we're
There's a light here.
See, that light went out.
Yeah, you
Grab
can see.
stuff and
Okay,
Well,
cool.
then you're for grades. You got off the grade.
Yeah.
And then this is a little house.
Beautiful.
Bread art. Jenny will be at our thing tomorrow.
Right.
She's ready.
are you guys gonna be here tonight?
And this,
We like to go to class.
this is the lady.
So that's why I said next
And
class.
yes, tell them thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, beautiful.
This is the old lady and something she told me. I forgot. Do you see this, Kevin? This is Jenny's new work. She got all these old wine bottles. In her, stuff on canvas. She would let me go in her workroom, and I said, "What are these?" And she goes, "Oh, that's my bread art on bottles." I'm like, "I'll take them."
Hi, I'm Juanita Negrete Phillips, and I'm here at the Chispa Gallery, Maria's event. And as far as the arts, I've been in the arts since the 70s and 80s. We were in street theater, and we were in, then my sisters and I created the group Chispa, which we did with Cesar Chavez, going way back in the farm worker movement and everything.
Wow.
So we've been in the arts a long time. So that's, I've always, it's in my blood, and my brother does it, my sister. So it's just something that's so good for the community, the young people even get them involved. The arts are just powerful.
Right. Can you tell us about this place in particular?
This particular place is my sister's husband. Before they got married, he originally had it as his construction company, his main office. And then when she met David, he used it. They used it for a while as a thrift store. So my little niece, it was called Erica's Retail. So we had it for a good while as Erica's Retail. Then we kind of that went, ran its course, so to say. And then we did our big grand opening 2 years ago as just the getting together of all the artists from the 70s and 80s all over the city of Chicago, everywhere that we knew, since we hadn't seen each other for a long time. People just kind of, get lost and not here. So we did that 2 years ago. It was a Chispa event, inviting all the artists. So that was really nice. So then Maria reached out to us and she said, you know what, the place is just there. And Chamber was here for a couple of years too. The Chamber rented it out for a while. And then it was just been sitting. We, fixed it up a little bit for the gallery, the art that we do with the Chispa. And then Maria called, and Maria, we go way back too, and she does her art in Roman and Under the Bridge. And so then she said, she's putting this together, and how about using the place? I said, that would be a great idea. So here we are, and I think she's looking maybe to do it again, or form a committee in the South Side that will be strictly for future organizing of events and being involved in the arts.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Juanita, thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're
To you and
welcome.
your family.
Thank
Thank you.
you.